Sure. So when all of the virus shutdowns and restrictions started happening, my first thought is to look at ways that we could reach out to the community and to people who weren't getting the interactions that they were used to every day. So that includes our young people, our kids in like elementary schools and preschools, and then also our senior citizens who are in the nursing homes. So our athletes, they make us feel great every day. So I knew that they were going to be ways to make those people feel great. So reaching out to the younger kids, we thought we could share ways for them to stay active while they weren't at school. Things that they could do together with their parents, things they could do together with siblings, even some things that they could do on their own. So we created some little activity sheets with student athletes on them. Some of them suggested some sports-based things, like our volleyball one was play balloon volleyball, which who doesn't love balloon volleyball?
Right.
And then baseball, playing some wiffle ball or playing a game of catch, soccer, creating an indoor soccer court that was, of course, safe for furniture and dishes and stuff. Um, some of the things with like golf or track and field is take a walk every day with your family and count your steps or something like that. Just ways for them to make sure that they're not just sitting around bored all the time. And then with our senior citizens, since they're not able to have visitors, it can get to be a really lonely time. And so working with Sarah Hacker, we came up with a great outreach idea to have our student athletes write notes like words of encouragement or one of their favorite quotes and take a selfie with that note. We printed those out and took them to 3 nursing homes in Morehead and around Morehead. And that way they can just have a little bit of a face telling them something encouraging and hopefully making their day.
And the messages, I know there was a video earlier this week that people can check out on Twitter at MSU Eagles, 200 student athletes, coaches, staff, and families, correct?
We had about 106, I think, was
Okay.
the actual number of pictures that we got. Really represented the department really well, and it was cool to see coaches take part in that too, to be able to be an impact like that.
And are there plans to kind of continue that after this week? I know that unfortunately we're under a very extended kind of shutdown. Is there a way that other student athletes can jump in, or maybe even Eagle alumni could join in?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to send a message to one of the senior citizens in our area, we wanted to kind of cycle through and continue to give messages to the people in those homes. So if you have one, send it my way. My email's on the website and we're happy to add it. We're continuing to share activities with the younger students as well. So actually last week we took some word searches, some crossword puzzles, some coloring sheets that were all MSU themed, some student athletes themed in there too. We took those to the elementary schools to be included in their NTI packets that they're picking up. And then just today, we delivered some coloring sheets to Round County schools for them to distribute with the lunches that they hand out every day. And let me tell you, those people are amazing. Working with them, they hand out close to 1,000 meals Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays each day. And it just blows my mind how hard they work. And hopefully some of the students that have been getting the coloring sheets and the word searches know a little bit more about Morehead State now.
Yeah, and we both probably had a lot of interaction with just teachers in our lives and know kind of how they touch our lives. Now, not just for the students in Rowan County that have been kind of getting these, is there a way that possible that if somebody wants to reach out from a neighboring community in our kind of service region that they could get those as well?
Yeah, actually on the website in the release we made last week, all of the word searches and crossword puzzle and coloring books and activity sheets are in that story, just msueagles.com. And then they can always reach out to us. We will be happy to just spread some MSU cheer and keep us all together and thinking as a family and a community during this time.
So you could reach out to you, Sarah Hacker, anybody else involved in the project that they could reach out to?
Absolutely, they can reach out to me anytime. Me and Sarah have been working really close, and we've really enjoyed all the new ideas. Zach Hiley's he created the crossword puzzle, and it's been cool to see all of the different things that have built off of it and ways that we can continue to just celebrate MSU and hopefully get some people active out there and let people know that we're still here, they're still here, and we're all in this together.
All right, and then kind of lastly to wrap up, what's next? What's kind of coming down the road for you and for the athletic department?
I think it's just taking everything one step at a time. Right now, our focus is our student athletes. We're trying to make sure they have what they need, and that we're just knowing that we're here for them. Not just our student athletes, but student athletes across the department. And then not just them, but students in general at Morehead State. I know every time I've been to campus, I just get a little sad that no one's there. Having our athletes and the students on campus is the best part of our job. So we're just trying to make sure we're ready for when they're able to be back with us.
Well, Sarah, that's well said. And thank you for joining me for this little Eagle Inspiration sit down. Hope to bring some more joy, not only to senior citizens, but to the students from around the state and around the country, and spread that wealth of Morehead State knowledge.
Of course. Thanks, Ryan.